matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Braswell. It's a shotgun run call. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have it.
He'll take a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Play action, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He finds some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a quick grab. The tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep him.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Moves out of the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
makes the catch. It's Burks. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Pulls it in. It's Burks. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a 3rd sack, and it's still the 1st quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Looking for a receiver. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. That's Braswell. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. As with the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. They jumped after an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
That makes the score Oklahoma 28, Alabama 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. offense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start as well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. No huddle now for the offense.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Now they call a run. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Way too much speed on that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
That makes the score. Oklahoma.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, tie. This quarterback on fire today. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7.
That makes the score Oklahoma 35, Alabama 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braswell. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he...
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
They look to throw it here on second down. Over the middle, it's Burks. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical. It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma 42, Alabama 14.
Bringing it out, it's Braswell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
49, Alabama 14.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
On the ground, it's Murray. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks clear in open space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but it's point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after.
That makes the score Oklahoma 49.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13, set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Braswell. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Passes the 40. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
When this quarterback's having one of those games, he just dreamed about a lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
The Sooners moving quickly down the field here.
42, Spider.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Downfield. He's been open all day. Dudes, let's make a play here.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
2nd down coming up.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 3. 3rd down coming up.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play of what has been a beatdown so far.
21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pass rush closing in. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Throwing off play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sooners pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Oklahoma 56, Alabama 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Hits into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Running out of time in the pocket. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. What? After a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here comes the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Working clock with the ground game. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking for a gap, it's Henderson.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the...
He's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Oklahoma 63.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 10 set to kick off.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here we see the quarterback read the second level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
As the 1st down is still going. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some...
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Oklahoma 63, Alabama 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
He's running out of time here. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.